Hello and welcome back to Car Talk. I'm Shantanu Nag, your host, and today we are back with yet another new video. January has always been important for Tata Motors. They have been launching very important products in this month for the last few years. The year 2021 is no different. Tata Motors will be launching two new products this month, and the first of that is the Altroz iTurbo that we have with us right now. How this car is different from the standard Altroz? Well, stay tuned and we will tell you all about it. Well, talking about the changes in the new Altroz iTurbo, on the outside there are none. Tata has added a new color which is called the Harbour Blue color, but luckily we don't have it with us today. As you can see, the weather conditions, it's quite foggy and the blue color would not have been captured by the camera as much. Apart from that, everything else remains the same. You get the same grille, the same headlamp setup here, the same DRL plus fog lamp setup here at the front, and on the side you get the same 16-inch alloy wheels. There is no differentiating factors between the standard Altroz models and the iTurbo variants. Also, you get the same underlining under the window line as the new age Tata models. At the rear, well, there are no changes as such, apart from this badge, which is the new iTurbo badge. However, there are a lot more changes on the inside. Well, let's go inside and check them out. To enter the top-end variants of the Tata Altroz, you don't really need to use this key. All you can do is wear the wearable key that Tata provides and use it to unlock the car, start the car, and even lock the car when you are done. The main changes that you see in the Tata Altroz iTurbo version is the color of the dashboard. It now gets dual tone color, which adds a premium feel. Also adding to that is the leather seats. It is leatherette seats. It does feel premium than the standard Altroz that comes with the fabric seats. Well, the infotainment system remains the same. It is still 7-inch unit with the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. However, a few features have been added that we will talk about later. The instrument cluster remains the same, the steering wheel remains the same, everything else remains the same. However, there are a few additional features. One of that is the Express Cool feature. When you press the button of Express Cool, what happens is the climate control system, it sets the temperature to the minimum, the fan speed to the maximum, and also rolls down the driver window, which helps to cool down the cabin a lot quicker, especially during the hot sunny weather. Luckily, we are not using it today because the temperature outside is 10 degrees Celsius and it's really foggy, as you can see. Also, with the infotainment system, you get two new tweeters which are mounted on the A pillars. It adds to the rich premium quality of the sound that Tata Altroz already offered. Talking about the infotainment system, Tata has updated with the new IRA features. It's intelligent real-time assistance, and what it does is if you download the IRA app to your phone, you can connect to the car and control a lot of features. Especially what you can do is you can turn on the lights on and off, you can geofence the car, you can see the location, you can unlock the car. But what you cannot do is set the climate control. Tata has also added new English and Hindi commands, which will help a lot of owners from the tier 2, tier 3 cities who are not very conversant with the English language to communicate with the car in a better way. Well, I know that you have been waiting for us to drive the car around and tell you more about the new engine. Well, stay tuned and we will talk about it in much details in the video. The 1.2 turbocharged unit of the Altroz iTurbo is the biggest in the segment, but produces same power as the i20 and the Polo TSI. However, the i20 and the Polo TSI powered by the 1 liter turbocharged engine generates a maximum of 172 Nm and 170 of Nm respectively. The Altroz gets a 5-speed manual transmission and the throws are not short. It gets a long gear lever
but the shifts are very crisp. The clutch is light and in the traffic you can drive it around very comfortably. The Altroz also gets a sport mode, replacing the eco button on the standard models. The engine operates at its full potential in this mode, and this is when you also get to feel the real power of the iTurbo. The Altroz really shoots ahead in this mode, and since the Altroz is one of the heaviest in the segment, it feels very stable on the straights too. The power delivery remains very linear and there is minimum turbo kick that can throw you off balance. The ride and handling of the Altroz is better than a few other cars in the segment, and on the corners, it takes the line that you want. Also, since it is a 5-speed transmission, the ratios are bigger, which is why you do not need to shift too often during the crawling traffic. The Altroz is however is slowest in the segment though. It can do 0 to 100 km per hour in just 12 seconds. The Polo TSI is about 2 seconds quicker and the i20 is only marginally better.
The Tata Altroz is one of the heaviest cars in the segment. It definitely needed a more powerful engine, especially the petrol one. Yes, with a turbocharged engine, Tata has done that, and it is a fun car to drive, especially with the 5-speed manual transmission. What do we miss here is a few small changes or tweaks on the outside that would have set this car apart from the standard versions. Tata has always played the price game very well, and we feel that they will continue doing that even with the Altroz iTurbo. Well, what are your guesses about the prices of the new Tata Altroz? It will be available in 3 variants: XT, XZ and XZ Plus. The prices will be announced on 22nd January. Keep watching this channel and do not forget to subscribe to the Car Talk channel to watch such more videos.